Welcome to the Battle for Graxia Immortal Spotlight. Today, we're reviewing the newest entrant to the tournament, Murderhoof. Murderhoof is a ranged weapon damage immortal with an emphasis on offensive action. With this immortal, we're introducing a new resource mechanic, the appropriately titled Rage. Rage can only be obtained by using weapon attacks and killing enemy units. If Murderhoof is out of combat for an extended duration, the bar will decay until it is empty. Each of his 3 basic abilities feature an empowered state. This version of the skill consumes 50 Rage for an improved effect, only occurring if the resource is available. Equipped with Rage and a skill set specifically designed to reward this style of play, effective use of Murderhoof requires constant aggression. Murderhoof's first ability is Soul Blade. Once activated, Murderhoof's next weapon attack will instead throw 2 axes, dealing additional damage. The empowered version of this ability deals further bonus damage based on your enemy's missing hit points. This is Murderhoof's main source of damage during the early portions of the game. Take this first and try to max it by level 10. Murderhoof's second ability is Enfeeble Spirit. This ability slows your enemy and causes them to take increased damage from Murderhoof if they have no nearby allied immortals or minions. The empowered version causes this debuff to bounce to additional enemies near the original target. I advise investing a point into this at level 4 and finishing it last. Murderhoof's third ability is Bloodlust. Activating this buff will grant Murderhoof a burst of bonus movement and attack speed. The duration of this buff can be increased by attacking during its activation, up to a cap. When the empowered version is cast, Bloodlust heals Murderhoof for a flat amount each time he hits an enemy. This amount is halved when attacking creeps. Having both offensive and defensive applications, you should learn Bloodlust at level 2 and finish it second by level 14. This skill is great for catching fleeing opponents or for a quick burst of speed when you're out of position. Murderhoof's ultimate ability is Fury Heart. Once unlocked, Murderhoof's currently active cooldowns are reduced each time he gets a kill or an assist. When activated, Murderhoof becomes engulfed in fire, causing his weapon attacks to deal a stacking damage over time. If an enemy unit dies while afflicted by this debuff, they will explode, dealing significant damage in an area around them. If you can keep your opponents tightly grouped, the damage potential for this ultimate improves tremendously. Finally, we have Murderhoof's signature ability, Death Pact. Murderhoof and the target of his choosing become exiled to the Death Realm, locked in mortal combat. Both participants are completely invisible to and immune to all effects from players other than each other. During this time, they both have true vision of each other and are revealed. Murderhoof also gains significant bonus movement speed in the Death Realm. If Murderhoof kills his target within the duration, he heals to full and the effect bounces to the lowest health target around him. Murderhoof should either be played solo or in a lane partnered with an offensive support. The duo lane will almost always be the safer choice, but the pace at which you level will be dramatically decreased. In whatever lane you end up, your job is to maintain a balance between bullying your lane opponent and scoring as many last hits as possible. Murderhoof's basic skills are best suited for quick, aggressive engagements. Close the gap with your Bloodlust, using Soul Blade and auto attacks throughout this duration of increased attack speed, before finally disengaging with Enfeeble Spirit. Keep your opponent on the back foot with constant, unrelenting hostility. This type of play will force them to think twice before engaging on you, giving you the mental edge in the matchup. Unlocking your ultimate ability grants you a deceivingly strong damage over time, giving you the upper hand in long engagements. Once activated, avoid immortals with strong crowd control. High burst casters that lock you up and disengage before you land a single auto attack negate the immense sustained damage potential that this ability has. Murderhoof's item choices should complement his potential to use skills without worrying about mana and the increased attack speed he gets from Bloodlust. Focus on weapon damage, cooldown reduction, and more attack speed. Start with Boots of Frenzy and health potions, giving you superior mobility and a good amount of lane sustain. Upgrade those and pick up a Ghostly Cutter. The attack damage and defense penetration will give him a spike in burst potential while also increasing his sustained damage through auto attacks. Afterwards, you can move into more offensive options like Heavy Club and Anger Gloves, or defensive alternatives like Deflecting Blade or Leather Bindings. Persistent customization for Murderhoof should focus on magnifying his early game strengths. Favor strong offensive stats like attack damage and defense penetration red crystals, while adding movement speed yellows in your prismatic slots. The relic choice is entirely your preference, but some of the better ones for Murderhoof are the Assassins, Champions, or Predators. Thanks for watching this Battle for Graxia Immortal Spotlight. You can play now for free at www.battleforgraxia.com or through Steam.